Cancers. Welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm going to be doing a spread, a 5-card spread for you to figure out what energies you have going on currently and to look forward to for the rest of the month of November. Okay, I guess before I get started, I want to tell you that I tried to do your reading yesterday. I recorded, and as I was recording, talking about a love situation, the battery on my camera was dying, and I didn't realize that. And I started becoming like my emotion in the camera as I was looking at the feedback was skewed and slowed. And then as I was like, what's going on with my camera? I hope y'all can see me clearly. It died. So, and my nose is itching. And we haven't even gotten to this new read. So I think that there's something to be said about a love life that slowly dwindled and then abruptly just got cut off. I don't know if we're going to see that in the cards now, but that message is at least for somebody. So it just all depends on the Cancers that are tuning in or cross watchers that are tuning in for this particular read. Okay, that said, Spirit, help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Cancers or the cross watchers that are tuning in right now. Should anything negative pop up during the reading, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Before I even asked about anything, this Knight of Pentacles came up. And this is the idea of, and if this is your energy, because the roles can be reversed depending on situations, of slow movement towards because the Knight holds the Ace of Pentacles, so slow movement towards a, like, I'm getting like real like self-realization here. Okay, let's ask the actual questions, and then we can get more, because that could play into the read as a whole, right? Okay, so first card for the Cancers, please, Spirit. First card for the Cancers is current energy, please. And then we got the Justice card in reverse as the current energy. For the opportunities, we have the Four of Swords in the upright. For the goals, we have the King of Wands in the upright. For what it is that you're trying to work through or conquer, we have the Ten of Swords in the upright. And for your challenges, we have the Four of Cups, and I keep being pulled to look at the bottom of the deck, and there's the Magician that wants to come out as far as a challenge is concerned. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting off of this with the Justice card in reverse is you feeling like you just have had just blind something. Hold on. Bad luck. Blind. Love was blind. You feel like, especially since I'm looking at you trying to conquer this Ten of Swords, you feel like you've been treated unjustly. A definite stab in the back. Unfair. But in your opportunities, you have an opportunity to recover from this, to really, so like, you don't get to the Four of Swords without having the Three of Swords first. And what is the Three of Swords? Like heartache, like loss, right? And so this person is saying, I'm going to hang up all of these swords, and I'm going to focus my thoughts. These are all thoughts of loss. I'm going to focus my thoughts on myself. So your opportunity is what looks like a recovery period. I'm getting hermit mode. Going within introspection. That's your opportunity. Your goal is to step into this King of Wands power. Like, like handle things, and this might be why we got this Knight of Pentacles earlier, like handle things in a real just wisdom, using wisdom, methodical, communicating exactly how you plan to take action, exactly what you think needs to happen. Communicating is coming up pretty heavy, and the idea of maybe taking, when I said methodical, maybe being creative of how you navigate this feeling of unjust, this feeling of like the cards were just not in your favor, Cancers. What I'm getting is the feeling, your challenge. So I really do feel like there was a loss. I really am getting 3 of Swords off of this 4 of Swords up here. But I really am feeling like there was a loss. And along with this 3 of Swords that I was talking about, on this 4 of Swords being hung up right here, these are the thoughts of loss, right? And these 3 cups down here is the emotional loss. And you're really concentrating on that. And your challenge is that you don't realize that this was a blessing the entire time. With the Magician here, this is really telling me that your challenge is getting clarity on what this whole situation actually does mean for you. The challenge with the Magician is really trying not to become unbalanced, right? So like, because the Magician has the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So this is the idea of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Your mind, your body, and spirit being in full alignment. And so your challenge right now is, because of this feeling of loss, that your mind and your body and your spirit are not in full alignment. 717 on the timer as I say that. So I am really getting like potentially like a disconnect with like somebody that you felt akin to, like a soulmate. Why is the Cancer feeling in their current energy? Oh, before I even asked it, I was going to say, why is the Cancer feeling in their current energy that things were unjust? And the answer was the Queen of Wands. So you have the King of Wands here in the upright, and then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I really feel like, remember when I said as I was shuffling, like akin, like you felt like this was a soulmate situation. And your fear is the confrontation with this person that's potentially embodying this Queen of Wands. You're just like so, you feel cheated in some way, shape, or form. I just want to get, as far as your opportunities, I want Spirit to really talk to you about why there is an opportunity here with this 4 of Swords, with this recovery period. What is it? Oh, you know what? They keep coming out before I even ask the questions. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely like a family situation. And you feel outcasted, and it's okay. I know that sounds strange, Cancer. It's okay, because you're supposed to be on the outside right now looking in so that you can reflect and introspect on the situation. And sometimes your challenge section, the section of my spread, can actually help the opportunities. So the challenge here is to you feel like you're on the outside looking in, and that's okay, because you're supposed to be on the outside looking in. You're supposed to be looking inward and outward, like at the whole situation. There's this idea of a pause, and you're supposed to be able to alchemize the situation from a shit show, if you will, to like a golden opportunity to grow yourself. And you're going to get to a point, and I already feel it. This is just a channeled message where you stop looking at the woe is me cups of emotional damage in front of you, and you take a look at the emotional opportunities that will eventually be presented to you. When does I just got a whole bunch of cards that fell out. When does the Cancer get to see relief from this? Wrong question. What does the Cancer need to do to see relief from this? Flip the deck. Yes, sir. What does the Cancer need to do to see relief from this? What does the Cancer need to do to see relief from this? Cancer, you're gonna come for me, and I really don't want you to. So I mean this from a place of love, okay? So what does Cancer need to do? Cut the shit. You need to be more alert of the role that you might have played. You need to be more alert of the signs and synchronicities that Spirit had been giving to you for a time, and more alert of how you can do different later. And keep your mouth shut, because this is a slander card. You don't need to be telling everybody that will listen your, and I'll say emotional damage again, 11:42 on the clock. So I'm onto something here. You don't need to be telling everybody that will listen your emotional damage. It's about getting this real safe space communication. So you need to watch who you tell, what you tell, and all that you share, because I get this idea that and I just dropped some cards, sorry. I get this idea that, especially with the Seven of Swords, that can come back to bite you in the butt. What advice do you have for the Cancers? All right, so the advice is the Six of Cups in reverse and the Strength in reverse. So it's an idea of you have to move past all that you can see right now, which is blood. I'm getting real red rum. What is that from? God, that movie with Jack Nicholson, and it means murder. Red rum is murder backwards. You're just seeing red right now, so you need to let that go, because you're using your strength of being an emotional being. You're pouring that into the wrong cup. I'm also getting off of this Strength in reverse, shrink back. Remember, I was talking about take this time to just shrink yourself back and your energy back into yourself, and use and then wipe the blood off of your brow and look clearly. I got when I was a kid, a real young kid in daycare, I fell off a swing, and I don't know why in the 80s this was something, but it was something, because they didn't care about childcare as far as child safety at parks. When we were kids, I fell on the concrete, boom, and I still have the divot here, it smashed my head open, and I remember all I could see was red, and that's what I'm getting with you. All you can see it was blood. So that's why I'm saying wipe your brow off, because I couldn't see anything. Because all you're seeing is damage. There's something in your past that you have neglected to understand, that this is why things are for you. And so the cards at the end of the day are saying this all happened, whether or not you can see it right now. You have to put your trust and your faith that this all happened for your greater and highest good, and what you are supposed to be doing for the next few weeks of November, Cancer, is really reflecting, take some time. Be purposeful with your time and really look back and allow yourself to evaluate where and when and how things went wrong, and see where it is that you can make some changes for yourself so it doesn't happen again. I'm also really getting like, pay attention to the people that you're telling your story to, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. That's one thing. And then the second thing about that is it could come back to bite you in the butt if you just share your story and the details, the grave details of the situation with the wrong people or with too many people. All right, Cancers, I send you a lot of love and light. I know that this time is probably not easy for you in any way, shape, or form. But on the other side of this is an Ace of Cups, which is all positive. Okay. All right. See you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to work through this with me, my information is down below. I offer tarot card readings, venting sessions, which might help you to actually vent to somebody who is a safe source, and coaching sessions. Okay. All the information is down below. See you soon.